Hello, welcome to RV Adventures. I'm Alan, and I'm here beside our 17-foot Liberty Deluxe Casita travel trailer. And I have a little dilemma with my sewer hose. I want to make a modification, so let's get started and let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's talk about this bumper that's used to store your sewer hose. When we picked up our trailer at the Casita factory, they gave us a little 15-foot long collapsible, flexible sewer hose with one little fitting on the end that fits the dump valve for your gray and black tanks. Well, we found out after using it one time that it just wasn't sufficient enough. So like so many RVers, we went out and bought a Rhino flexible tube, and it has a 90-degree head on it that attaches to the attachment that goes to your sewer dump fitting at your campsite or at the dump station. And on the other end, we bought this adapter that has a clear area in it so you can see the liquid flow, so you'll know when the liquid is flowing or not. And that attaches to the discharge pipe from your trailer where the black and gray comes together. So the dilemma is that when we bought this, we found out very quickly that it just doesn't go in there. Even though you can get it in there, because of the way it's designed, it just will not go in here. And the other side as well, it certainly can't go in there. It's just too big. It's just too big. It will not fit any kind of way. You can't get this hose in that bumper. So what I decided to do is I would use this bumper to store some other things that I can use when we're out RVing on our adventures. And I'm going to put a larger square pipe on the back here to store this hose. So let me show you what I need to do that, and show me the idea that a neighbor of mine shared with me that worked out pretty good. Here we go. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got a 5" by 5" vinyl fence post. You can pick it up at Lowe's, Home Depot, any big box store. Some of them don't carry the solid post. Some of them carry the ones that have slots in it because it is a fence post. But make sure your Lowe's or Home Depot carries that before you run and get it. So you need a length of this post. One post will do. And then you get yourself, I'm going to show you the materials I used. You get yourself 2 caps. Just caps that go on the ends of the post, like this. And then I use stainless steel components for my screws. I'm going to use 2 1/4 20 pan Phillips machine screws with nylon lock nut stainless 1/4 20s. I've got some fender washers, 1 inch size and a 1 1/4 inch size. And then I have 4 little pan Phillips machine screws, 632 by 1/2 inch with lock nuts and washers, all stainless. And then I got these 4 little gadgets like this. You get them in the specialty drawer. This will bolt to the fence post, and then I will put in these little slots these little mini bungee cords to hold the caps on. You'll see that in a minute. Now the tools you're going to use, you need a drill, a saber saw, or a hand saw, or any kind of saw so you can cut the post to the right length. A square, some drill bits, tape measure, a 5/16 and 7/16 combination wrench, and a little short stubby Phillips screwdriver. So that's the materials you're going to use for this project. Okay, the first step is to measure how long this bumper is. It measures 57.5 inches. All right. So to determine how long I want to make my vinyl fence post, I measured about how far the trailer sticks out from the edge of the bumper, and it's about 6 inches. So I'm going to do about 5 inches or so, which will make it about 10 inches longer to give me a lot more room. So that still won't stick out past the end of the trailer. and it'll give me adequate storage. So with the trailer bumper being about 57.5 inches, I rounded it off to 58. So I'm going to measure my 58 inches and make a mark. Alright, I wanted to do it about 5 inches longer on each side, so that's 10 more inches. So I'm going to go over 10 more inches and make a mark to know where I need to cut my fence post. So I'm going to take my square and I'm going to mark my fence post so I have a good straight line to cut. I'm going to mark that. Now I have a line all the way around my post, and I'm going to saw it. So let's get busy sawing. Okay, now fence post is sawed in two. The next step is I want to kind of figure out about how long these are to go around the end and to put a little pressure. I want to go around the end with my bungee cord and put a little bit of pressure on the cap to hold it on. So when I put a cap on there, I can put this bungee cord around it, and you'll see that I can just go like this. Oh, it looks like it's about to here is where the bungee cord comes on each side to put a little bit of tension on that cap to hold it on there. So I'm going to measure back, and that's going to be about 3 inches from the end of the post. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to drill a little hole for these 632 machine, which I will take with these little, put this through here like this, except I'm going to do it from the inside. I'm going to come through from the inside of the post after I drill a hole in the post, and it's going to go through like this, and then I'll put a little lock nut on there. Right there, screw that down, and my little bungee cords will hook into here on each side to hold the cap in place. So I'm going to drill those holes now. Okay, I've selected the correct size drill bit for my 632 screws. I'm going to drill a hole. Alright. Do the same on the other side where I've previously marked it. Okay, now it's time to take our little 632s, push it up through the hole, take these and put on there. Right there. Put a little washer on there. All of this is stainless, remember, and my little lock nut. Okay, I'm going to take my 5/16 combination wrench and I'm going to tighten that down. Okay, I've taken my little stubby screwdriver and hold it on the inside so that it doesn't turn, and I can tighten this down. Alright, nice and tight. I want this here. Alright, I'm going to repeat that 4 times. 2 holes on this side, 2 holes on the other end, and I'll get these attached. Be right back with you. Okay, last one is tight. That's done. Okay, all 4 are done on all sides. 1 there, 1 there, 1 here. See how it's attached here? Hopefully you can see that a little bit. There you go. That's how they're attached, how they look at the end. If you look inside, you can see that the little round head nuts don't stick out very far, and they're rounded so they won't catch your pipe, your sewer pipe. Okay. Alright, next step is to attach it to the bumper. We're going to have to drill a hole through the vinyl fence post first, and then hold the vinyl post up against the bumper and mark so we'll know where to drill the hole in the metal bumper. So I'm going to mark and drill me a hole in the vinyl post first for my bolts that are going to hold it on. I'm going to use these 1/4 to hold them onto the bumper. Okay, if you recall, I made the vinyl fence post 5 inches longer than the metal bumper on the trailer on each side. So then I want my holes in the metal bumper on the trailer to be about 1.5 inches or so in from the edge. So I'm going to make a mark 6.5 inches in from each side. I'm going to do that on both sides and then we'll drill the holes. Okay, knowing that I'm going to need just a little bit of room for adjustment, I'm going to drill it with a 5/16 inch drill bit for my 1/4 inch. Give it a little bit of slack so I can adjust it a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Okay, I've made my mark. I'm going to drill it. Okay. Now I'm going to hold it up to the bumper on the trailer and make a mark so I can drill the trailer bumper. Okay, I've brought my vinyl fence post that I've pre-drilled out, set it up against my bumper. This is where a helper can help you hold it, or to hold it for you, you can put a milk crate with some boards to lift it up and get it level with the bottom of the bumper here. I decided to make this go up above this bumper a little bit so that it could be level here and I don't decrease my ground clearance, so that when I go over dips and bumps or in parking lots, it wouldn't drag. So I've measured the 5 inches. I made it longer. From here to the metal bumper is 5 inches. Same on the other side. So I know I have it correct this way and it's centered on the trailer. So now I'm going to take my little stubby pencil. I'm going to go inside here where the vinyl was pre-drilled with this 1/4 inch hole, 5/16 hole. I'm going to make a little circle around there and I'm going to go on the other side and mark it. There we go. Okay, I have it marked. Now it's time to drill these holes. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to put my bumper back up there, line up these holes. Quickest, easiest way to do that is to take your little pencil. You can stick it through the hole in the bumper like this. You can see the pencil sticking through, and then I can just bring my vinyl fence post bumper and pull it up on that pencil. There you go. And you can see on the inside, possibly you can see that, the pencil is sticking through there. So I'm going to pull it back through. I've lined my holes up. And now I'm going to put the bolts in there. Okay, now it's time to put these in there. I'm going to use the large fender washers and the nut bolt on the inside of the vinyl post to hold it up steady against the metal. Push that through there like that. Take the 1-inch fender washer and the nut and put it on the inside of the metal bumper. There we go. Okay. Take the 1/4-inch lock nut, put it on the inside here. Alright, I'm going to take my stubby screwdriver and hold it on the inside here. And I'm going to have to move to the other side so I can do this. Okay, I'm going to put my little stubby screwdriver in there and tighten the nut. I use stainless so they won't ever rust, and I use the large fender washers to give it a little more strength so that the attachment point for pressure is spread over a larger area and it won't crack and break and fall off eventually someday. So I just want to snug this up. It is a lock nut, so it won't back up and get loose over time. I'm just going to snug this up. One more little quarter turn. There we go. It's nice and firm. Oh yeah, that's real good. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Let's pull my supports out. Start holding it up. Now all I got to do is put the caps on. Okay, the way I'm going to secure the caps is I'm going to bend one end of this little hook over the attachment point here so that it won't fall off. When I get to the campsite, I can just drop the bungee cord down and it won't go anywhere. I won't lose it. And then the cap just fits on like that. Little bungee cord comes around and hooks in there, and that holds it on. So let's get the pipe in there, the sewer pipe that is. All right, now the whole thing fits beautifully, lots of room, goes in, it's not coming out the other side, and I even have room to put my adapter in there, so I can put the adapter that goes to the drain right there, put my cap on, clip that right there, and go put my cap on the other side. Okay, attach that bungee cord so it won't fall away. Put that cap on and clip, and now it's attached. My new carrier for my sewer drain pipe is here with my adapter. And I can use this bumper now to store other things. What I've decided to put in there is my awning support post that goes in the middle and the crank for my awning. So this is my center support post for the awning. Just slide it in there. Now I can slide my crank in there. And I can close this up. There we go. Close up the other end. Got some extra storage space. I believe I also could probably fit a fishing pole in there and maybe some few other things. But this is my modification and it's going to work great. It's easy to get the hose in and out, and I can carry more stuff. It's a little bit longer, so I can put my adapter in there with it. And I'm even going to make one and put it on the front bumper behind the gas bottle. I'll show you that when it's finished. And I'm going to carry my 10-foot extension for this 15-foot sewer hose in it, together with a few wood blocks that I can use on my jacks to stabilize the trailer. So that's my modification. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you will go out and have yourself an RV adventure. Check you later. Okay, I put this one on the front, drilled through the frame here and bolted it down here. And now I can store my 10-foot extension in here just like I can the 15-foot in the back. And on the other side I have some wood blocks, and I've increased that storage as well.
Please share your comments below and click the subscribe button. Thank you.